Welcome to RuralVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith, and I'm on the line with Jason Lydiard. Jason's been on a couple of the videos in the past, and we've been working together pretty well, buying land, selling land, marketing land, and just keep serving up the cheapest land in the area. Jason's usually got some properties in Florida, but I mean, he spreads out all over the place. And so we've been trying to do this for a bit, trying to get together and go buy some more land, do some more mailers. And so I wanted to welcome everybody that's coming to the show, and we're gonna spend some time this morning looking for some more land. We're gonna send out some offers and see what we can buy. Just make cash offers and put them in the mail, tell people here's how much we're willing to pay for your land, and see if they take it, and start doing the paperwork, buying their land, and then take it from there. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Towards the end of this show, I'll ask just a basic question and give some more land away. I've been giving land away every Monday morning at 9 a.m. I plan to keep doing that going forward. This Monday, I've got jury duty. I just got another update from them yesterday that it's still on, and I keep crossing my fingers that I can get out of the jury duty. But I'm in a case for 3 weeks, and I might not be able to do my Monday morning show. But other than that, every Monday morning I'm trying to give land away, and other times like this. So thanks for coming on. It looks like Curtis joined in. Curtis, Jason, and we'll see who else logs in. But I'll give some land away towards the end of this one to people that I'm not working with or for, or that have people that haven't won in the past just by answering a basic question. And so Jason, you still with us? Jason, can you hear me? I might have lost Jason already.
Nope, I came still here.
Okay, Jason's there. So Jason,
I went away and came back.
there you go. I'll try to keep it going. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep as light on my feet as I can. Try to keep all the green bars going everywhere so we can keep everything flowing. We got a couple of guys saying hi. Good morning, Dave, Michael, Willie. Willie's on the line. It's a bunch of classic guys here. Land Dealer Central. I mean, Land Dealer on Land Dealer. A bunch of land dealers on the line. So recently, I've been buying a lot of land in Northern California. I don't think any of it's up on the website yet. I'm doing a lot of paperwork, and it's coming and it's going, but I think I'm getting past the hump on that mailer, and it's time to send out some more mail. So I pulled some data on a different mailer this morning, just like a little one. I'll probably get that one out in the mail today. Jason and I are planning to do one right now. And Jason, you want to summarize what we've been thinking about or kicking back and forth to do on this mailer? We're still trying to figure it out. We'll see. Let's see what kind of bearings he has.
Well, from what we kind of talked about, we're targeting more of the northern part of California, Trinity, Plumas, Butte, Glen. I'm just trying to knock it down into more specific, getting really targeted mailers into getting them into the hands of the people that are really going to make a decision and don't want that land anymore. So more, instead of just shotgun approaching, more of a sniper approach in some of these counties. I had picked a couple. I kind of liked talking with you also. Glen and Butte, the northern, it's almost a peninsula in Butte County, Plumas, that type of area.
Okay. So I'm just writing down names to see what we can come up with. You said Trinity. I've mailed Trinity in the past, and I got some deals that came through, but I didn't really get, I probably offered way low, too much money, and there weren't that many records there either. It's not very diversified ownership. It's a lot of the same families. It's not lots of different people that own it. I think it's a lot of government land. But I mean, we could try Trinity again at different prices, and I mean, there's some beautiful land in there. I mean, just gorgeous mountains and trees, and yeah.
A lot of this, if you remember, I'm starting to head out west with the buying of the land. I mean, a lot of ours, my partner and I spend a lot of time on the East Coast, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, and we've always had a desire to go out west. It's just never pulled the trigger. I mean, we originally started out west and years ago and kind of went close to home and found some good pockets of mail and we decided we're going to go back out there. So a lot of this is learning for me as well.
Okay. Well, I know how to do the paperwork there. So, you get close enough to the San Francisco Bay Area, there's a good deal of money. So the cheaper stuff that's coming up on LandWatch in Trinity County that I'm seeing is, you know, bid for assets, auction stuff, these little half-acre things. This is Texas. I got the wrong. I want Trinity County, California. See if I get the right one on here. So we've got towns like Hayfork seems to have the most properties for sale. Not that that's good or bad, just saying. Cheapest.
I'm sorry, which county are you in again, Luke?
Trinity. I'm playing with Trinity. So you're not seeing my
Okay.
screen. You're probably 30 seconds delay or something, but you could follow along, and I could do a screen share with you, but I think it kills a lot of the
No, that's
quality
okay.
on the video.
I'm on LandWatch with you.
Yeah, so LandWatch, I'm finding 5 acres in Trinity County for 15 grand. That's the cheapest one. Cheapest in the county. River frontage too. Nice. Couple more people signing in saying hello. Thanks everybody that's signed in listening live. I'm going to give some land away towards the end of the show. I'm on the line with Jason Lydiard, who we've been doing some land deals together in the past. We're trying to get another mailer out. Yeah, it just looks like nice springtime pictures on this one. 15 grand with river frontage. It just looks like a big hill going down to the river. I mean, there's a hill on the other side of the street. There's a hill between the road and the river. That's probably why it's just like all hill. And I find that with a lot of this area, it's topography challenged. So next cheapest things like 0.19 acres, 0.52 acres. Some little ones for like 20 grand.
You see that one gentleman that just totally going for it on land like that? He built it right on the side of the, there was a picture that I got. He just, I mean, it's on the side of a mountain, and he just put up girders and built his house on the side of a mountain. That was awesome.
No, some people do it with passion. I mean, there's, yeah, for sure. My aunt lived in this little town in the south of France, kind of west of Marseille. I can't think of the name of the town for the life of me. Oh, S-E-T-E. The E's got the little hat on it. And so I went to visit, and they've got a whole bunch of these houses like totally carved into the mountainside. They must have taken like a rock hammer and just chiseled away at the mountainside. You know, have another kid, need another bedroom, start chiseling, just carve back into the rocks and live over the town. So they've got a bunch of houses like that overlooking the town. I mean, just, they're beautiful, classic, awesome houses. So a lot of these Trinities are, you know, 40 something grand for an acre. There's 2.45 acres for 49,000 under contract. I mean, that's, I think I offered too little money in Trinity in the past. and I think we could totally circle back with a better offer. I think the 1 acre, like if I just make a 1 acre minimum, I bet you it's that 40 grand one. Well, 2 acres. Let's do 0.9, because maybe it missed the 1 acre one. I don't know where that 40 grand 1 acre just disappeared to. $65 grand for 2 acres. To me, I think we could go offer, 10, 15, 20 grand and have room in there on the 1 acre properties. Still there, Jason?
I'm here.
Okay. I don't know what keeps going on with my phone, but
And I lose audio first, and then it drops a couple minutes later.
yeah. Let me see if I can change it. Hold on, I don't have it working.
I lose you again?
No, I think I just got it back, but I might have hit too many buttons. Okay, say again. You there?
I was following you on YouTube as you were talking about a 30-second, 20-second delay.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of looking here, and it seems to me, this is me, but price points in Trinity seem a little high. You know that area better than I do.
I had people getting back to me at $4,000 offers that I was turning down because they're like topography or, just the weird ones, like in town kind of funky lots that I didn't think fit my criteria. I like the ones that are out in the countryside that people like to go to and relax and not have neighbors right up in your face and stuff. So I passed on some of the 4s, but I think if we offered more, I think we could get into that market. I think 10 or 20 grand, go sell them for 40, 50, something like that. I think there's a shot to be had there, but I don't think there's very many records in that county. There's not that many people to mail offers to. So let's keep going down the list. Let's go back. So I'm just taking some, just take some basic notes on Trinity. Tehama, Tehama. Let's try that one. This is just like broad level looking at prices and figuring out stuff and not diving into the market super deep yet. Price low to high, Tehama. Land Central's got 0.4 acres in Painus Creek, Tehama County. Almost half-acre lot. Lawson Volcanic National Park, just 20 miles away, so this is getting close up into the mountains and the foothills. Bid for assets stuff. Got some 0.3 acres. So that the little ones, there seem to be some little ones. It's all Cottonwood, it's all neighborhood. It's probably HOA neighborhood stuff. A whole bunch of them in the same HOA. It's probably charged some crazy fees and got crazy rules. Broke the neighborhood. Quarter acre. Gated community. Yeah, right. Not going to touch that. Lake California, Cottonwood. Man, this Cottonwood neighborhood. So if we mail to HEMA, let's definitely make sure we don't get Cottonwood.
Don't get Cottonwood.
Yeah, everyone else has Cottonwood. The market's flooded.
Okay.
It's probably flooded for a reason. Like, you got all these rules and regulations on the, you know, what you can use the land for. Probably some big old fees on it too. So let's click on one of these. It's got an equestrian center.
Oh, your wife would like that.
Yeah, but she'd want her own. She doesn't want to share it with anybody. You know. Private lake club. Air park, campgrounds, so much more. So to me, that's like they're gonna send you a big bill all the time. I don't know what that bill is, but you could probably look it up on their website or call them and stuff. And that's why people are dumping the lots. They don't want to sit on them and pay those bills. So this Cottonwood is just all over the place. Let's see if we can get rid of Cottonwood. There's another place called Red Bluff. It's got a bunch of properties. Landco Investments got property in there. They've been mailing a bunch of these Northern California places. What do you think they got them at?
I'm looking here. Is that Cottonwood?
Red Bluff. That's the other town.
Lake California, Cottonwood. HOA fee, $2,500 a year.
Yeah, that's why there's so many of them on the market. Good luck keeping up with that bill for some vacant land you're not using.
You're up in Cottonwood.
Let's see.
Where's Red Bluff?
Let's try to read some of the comments.
Northern central spot. Sonoma.
So they're asking, what are we looking at this morning? We're sending out mail. We're making cash offers on land, trying to buy some more land to serve up to the people who want to buy land. The other guys are talking about coffee.
Luke, the audio almost completely shut down. I can barely hear you. I don't know if you can help that or if you can even hear me.
I can hear you, but the audio where? On the live feed?
Oh, it's back.
Okay. They got it turned way up.
I hear you fine now. Just all of a sudden it went all the way down.
Okay. Just reading up some of the comments, some of the guys talking back and forth amongst each other as we're trying to figure out some of these properties. I think my parcel fact's running a little slow. I was just telling Jason I was looking at it, and since the beginning of the month, looks like I've pulled, we get like 10,000 pulls a month, and I'm almost through a quarter of them. Almost 2,500 properties I pulled data on, like going one by one through parcel fact, me or some of my back office people. Well, that's pulling a lot of information on properties. I was gonna pull this one and see what the other guys are buying them wholesale at. It seems to be going kind of slow. So TEMA, $2,500 a year HOA. So definitely scratch that Cottonwood neighborhood. I don't want to buy any of those.
Yep.
I like how these guys are putting like the lot dimensions and stuff in there. That's pretty nice. And $23,500 seems to be the cheapest.
I also saw no HOA in there also in that description. That's good, because I was looking at this Red Bluff area as you were looking at it without saying anything.
I don't understand some of the ads. It's a charming 2-1. I mean, like they're talking about a condo or an apartment or something. I don't know. So here's a normal looking land ad. 1.5 acres, basically 25 grand. You know, some grass and trees. And the rolling foothills.
What's strange about LandWatch is I put in a minimum of 1 acre, and you're not doing anything, and we get completely different results.
I know, it doesn't work. It's not, it doesn't make sense. It's not...
Like the land you're looking at, I can't find it. It's not on mine.
Yeah, it's not set up uniform. It's weird. I mean, I've been duped by that numerous times, doing different kinds of searches. Oh yeah, the cheapest in the market is that, and then you search it a different way. It's like, where did these ones come from? And yeah, so you can look at that website. You gotta look at other websites. Just look at them a couple different ways. I mean, 5 acres for 45 grand.
That's the paved road as well.
Yeah. There's power line.
I like that comment that Carrie has. Had fun this week surfing land with the GPS and Google Earth. Yeah, there's definitely, you can do a lot of surfing.
Yeah, you can. Horse country. It's a very nice parcel, multiple building sites, backs to the county disposal area. Nice. 50 grand are backed up to the dump. These aren't as big trees, you know, they're not as solid trees as some of the other properties. This scattered stuff. I mean, this looks like good fire country to me. Yeah, 50 grand for a cul-de-sac.
Got power.
Yeah, it's got power. See if I can get this to work. Yeah, look at that, 7,628 pulls left. So it starts at 10,000 at the beginning of the month. Oh, what happened? It's pulling up properties. That I'm not pulling up. It's my assistant's pulling up properties on here, and it's in my account, and it's coming up with other stuff. Yeah, it's not gonna. Oh, maybe I did get it. $4,500. Century LLC.
Century. Why does that sound familiar?
They're all over the
I
place.
think I might know who owns it.
Yeah, but why does it come up as Landco on LandWatch? Landco. I think this person...
Is Land Century, that's not Jack and Jill, is it?
No, that's another website. There's Land Central, and then there's Land Century. Land Century, two different land dealers. Land Central has been buying ads all over the place. Like if you look at who's buying up all the ads on Google AdWords and things for all kinds of names, any kind of words that go towards land dealing, all that kind of stuff. It's Land Central and Billy Land. Those guys seem to be buying up the most ads right now. Okay, so kind of get an idea of Tehima. I'm gonna look up Plumas, Plumas. I just think it's interesting that they paid $4,500 for it, because I keep looking up their properties in the Northern California area, and they got a whole bunch of them for $4,500. It's like they mailed $4,500 offers to just everybody up there, and see what they got. Just like just same number all over the place. Kids are moving in. Hold on a sec. Okay. Gives me a chance to show up. Somebody sent me a shirt. I haven't figured out who sent me the shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it, but someone sent me a shirt. It says Rural Vacant Land. A little logo on there. I thought that was kind of cool. Wear it for today's video. If you're the one that sent me the shirt or made the shirt, maybe you could tell me in the comments, because there's nothing in there to say who it came from. But thank you. So let's look up Plumas.
What's the back of the shirt, Luke?
Yeah, the back's got. Let me pull the back up. See if I can get it. It says, easy cheap land. I'm trying to read it in the Rural Vacant Land, ruralvacantland.com. Easy cheap land, just like up on my wall. It's easy cheap land.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
I know, right? Got a couple of them. I should send you one.
Wait a minute. Is that a Bank of America symbol?
Someone else said it was. Someone had a symbol like that. It's supposed to be land splitting up. Like division of land. See if I can show it on this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be like, a square cut up a couple different ways. Like, to split land up. Let's get back to buying some land. Plumas. Let's see if I can spell Plumas right. I got it in there. Plumas. Let's do price, low to high. There's some trees.
A lot of land. Holy cow.
These are bigger trees. These are more real trees. This is like up in the mountains more, less of the valley. Portola, 238 Westwood, 233 Chesterburn. So there's a couple towns there that got bunches of the properties. Third of an acre, $5,900. Which looks like solid forest right there. Gently sloping lot and a private cul-de-sac street in Greenhorn, about 10 miles southeast of Quincy. Power and phone are available to this forested site, along with community water. An approximate $4,700 one-time water hookup fee. It's perk tested. Conventional septic can be installed on this site. The seller may finance or consider trading this lot into another property. Sounds like they're really trying to move property. Pretty good sales pitch.
Yeah, Luke, with a one-time water hookup, does that mean you pay that to the county and then you have to drill a well, or I don't know what that is.
No, it usually means there's a water line at the street, and you gotta pay a fee to tap into it. So you pay, and they'll come put a water meter out. You know, like this next one here, it's got looks like a water meter in the picture, or a water box. You know, like a switch box. Let's see if I can get this picture to come up. And you'll have them out by the street lots of the time. I mean, I might be wrong, but to me that looks like a water box. And it's usually like a cement box with a, you know, it's like more hidden the more cold the climate, or the colder the climate is. But here in San Diego, they're just a cement box with a metal like door over the top of it, and sometimes it's even with the driveway so you can drive over it. Sometimes it's like off to the side hiding in a bush or something so you don't back a truck into it and make a water fountain. And then you know, so you hook that up and they got the switch on there, and then your plumbing guys can plumb from that to your house. So you hook it in, so they've got to like cut the line that goes in the street, which often means shutting down the water to the neighbors, and put one of those T's in there that comes to your switch to turn it on and off, right? So it's just adding a spur onto the line that's in the street. And that fee, like they got to dig it up and they got to put the equipment on there and, you know, just do it. So regulatory wise stuff. Still there, Jason?
Yep, just listening.
Okay. One of the other neighborhoods I got some lots in Mendocino County, Northern California, that same fee is, I think it's like $10,000, $10,000 and change to do it in that neighborhood. I've had some lots in the past in Apache County, Arizona. They charge $600 to do that. And the water company would finance it. Like, you put up the $600, and then, or maybe it's not financing, I guess they rebate you back. So you put up the $600, and then they discount your bill by, I don't know, $50 or $20 or something a month for so long until you get your $600 back, and then your bill bumps up from there. The different ones.
I wish it was that way where I live. I'm on septic now, and the city is starting to move into my area. And once they come in and crush my septic system and put me on city water, and then hit me with a $31,000 bill.
What?
Payable over 15 or 17 years.
Yeah. Why do they crush your septic system? They
want their money, I'm assuming.
They don't even call like environmental concerns or anything. They just stamp it out.
They don't crush the septic. They crush the lines so you can't use it. And then they come in, and basically it's you just have I would have thought that there was some form of an environmental procedure with all that stuff that's in the ground, but they've been doing it for years, and they don't make us dig it up, that we just can't use it. But I still have my well that I can use for my irrigation, but I have to go onto their sewer system.
Wow.
Just weird.
Okay, so Plumas, if we go a little bit bigger size, like if we get out of the neighborhood, you know, cookie cutter lots, or quarter acre, third of an acre, half an acre things, the price starts skipping up. It's $18,500 for, well, this says 4 separate lots. So they're just trying to combine lots together to stick out of the market. community water is available for one-time hookup fee around $5,000. Maintenance fees are assessed per parcel per year. So these lots are getting they're getting fees from somebody besides just the county taxes. So Plumas has some HOA something fees going on. That's why there's a whole bunch of these smaller lots for cheap in there. I didn't really understand what the neighborhood was called, but I think you get out of them by doing like 1 acre. So if we did 1 acre, this 1.79 acres, four properties. They had to put 4 properties together to get something over 1 acre. So I think the acreage should keep us out of the neighborhood unless somebody's got multiple properties under one APN in that neighborhood. Here's the land code guys again.
Something like that. We talked yesterday, Luke, about dropping X percentage off the bottom of the data and X percentage off the top. That would probably fall off in that category, correct?
The neighborhood, I think we'd scrape the neighborhood off by just the size. Like lots of times these neighborhoods that are just dumping stuff on the market are the smaller size properties. Like they don't have any bigger properties in there. They went for the logic of, which I mean I totally agree with the logic, is the more properties you make out of the parent property, the more dollars per acre you can sell it for, and the more money you make off of it. I'm gonna log back in on parcel facts. I see the land code guys again. So this is the other land dealer. This is the only land dealer I see work in the marketplace, and he's got a 40 acre property for $23,900. It looks like some mountain crazy land or something, mountaintop. Yeah, it looks like no access mountaintop. I mean, I might be wrong on the access, but just from initial views. See if I can use the parcel fact and see what they paid for it.
I've got some rock climbing buddies that would love that.
Yeah. So I think if we scraped off the bottom percentage of the taxes and assessed value stuff, we'd get rid of these properties that are, rock climbing properties. So they found a road that goes up there somewhere close, but maybe not straight to the property. Maybe it goes straight to the property, I don't know. That'd be my worry. Looks like a beautiful area. The website's just going slow. It's going slow because it's trying to pull up my history at the same time. I got too many properties on there. So what do you think you paid for 40 acres? $4,500? Let's see what he paid.
Top of a mountain, I go 7,500.
7,500. They bought all kinds of properties around multi counties in the area for 4,500. I did title 12.5. Thelma Hyman. This is going to be who they. This is. Might not. Yeah, it's 1990. So whoever they bought it from, Thelma, paid 12.5. So they probably paid. I don't know. It's not in the data yet what they paid. Owner's last name, Dara Investment Company. I've seen them around.
What demographics approximately buys land in this area? Is it LA or preppers or?
I mean, I think it's people that want to move out of San Francisco Bay Area and the crazy high prices that are there. I was talking to a guy that was buying some land from me the other day, and he's in Las Vegas. And he said the prices of U-Hauls right now from Oakland, which is like just the other side of San Francisco, to Las Vegas is over $3,000 one way. The price of renting a U-Haul from Las Vegas to Oakland is about $130. So like tons of people are going from San Francisco to Las Vegas, and they're not going from Vegas back to San Francisco. He said on average, Las Vegas is getting 4,000 people a week from California moving into Las Vegas. 4,000 people a week. That's a serious inflow of people looking for homes, looking for places to stay, looking for jobs, looking for things. Now, Las Vegas has all kinds of jobs going on. They're doing major construction. They're building. They're calling all arms to come build the stuff that they want to build. So they've got to, they're advertising for it. They're pulling people in. But still, 4,000 people a week is a big movement. And I don't think they're just going to Las Vegas. I think people are leaving California because of prices, because the price squeeze of living in California is bumping people out. People are saying, I could go live where I grew up. I could go live somewhere else and not pay as much as I have to pay here by the coast or by the, by my job or by wherever it is. And if their job changes or if they change, or they, especially if they have kids and they don't have as much time in their life anymore to go do all the classic cubicle office stuff, they're looking for something else to do. And so you take a property like these, some property out in the woods off on the side back yonder, and you can get internet from here, and you can work online, you can telecommute, you could drive to San Francisco once in a while for a meeting if you really wanted to. You could still go there to go shopping in the fancy shops, get the fancy clothes if you still want to buy them. After living out here for a while, you probably give up on that part of your life. But you can do that. You can go to the restaurants, you could take a date, you could take a weekend. It's easy to go over there. And that's just, I think that's the audience. Like people just about to have kids, people just having kids, and also people that are thinking of retiring and moving on. People have large changes in their lifestyle. They're ready to go, and they don't want to keep paying San Francisco rates. I don't think it's people from San Diego and Los Angeles that are moving up here. I think it's people from San Francisco Bay Area. They're moving out to the countryside for a quieter life, easier life, and they want some peace and quiet. They're sick of the noise. They're going for it, right? I mean, you could say that about any city and going to the outskirts of pretty much any city, but San Francisco Bay Area is really, really well priced. I mean, Seattle, there's a lot of tech money going on. Business has been booming for a long time. There's just a lot of money bouncing around to come pay for these things. So I think I don't know if I'm picturing the demographic right, but I think that's it.
That's exactly. I was kind of thinking a lot of this area might be just, I'm clicking here on separate websites, and I'm seeing, because of my full-time job, I have access to potential fiber optic growth.
Okay.
And I can do an overlay of fiber optics where AT&T, CenturyLink, places like that want to go or are expected to go. And some of this, they're betting on this area. I just happened to put in the Plumas County, and they're looking at a 5-year to 10-year horizon of tripling the amount of fiber optics and the amount of data that they'll be able to send in that area.
This Quincy seems to be the cheaper stuff. Clio seems to be more. Portola's got a bunch of land for sale. It's not that much different.
10,000 an acre.
Or more. Well, here's 5 acres for 20 grand. Danny's saying, in Arizona, our water bill is around $90 a month. We're a family of 9 that use it every month. Wow. My water bill here in Southern California is regularly in the 200s, 220 to 250 to 270. We're a family of 4. We use it a lot. I mean, the kids like to play with the hose and irrigate the property and stuff like that. I think we pay a lot higher rates, but we get bumped up rates the more you use. So I get like the highest percentage, whatever. I'm always the crazy neighbor that uses the most water. Water bill points that out every time. Your neighbors use this and you use this. But that's just what I pay to live here. So I'm gonna keep going. I hope I'm not going too slow. But Glenn, let's do Glenn County.
I haven't even started looking at that.
I like Plumas because like all the stuff that's for sale has trees, with the exception of maybe one ugly brown lot or something on the lower end price stuff with trees. Glenn County, on the cheap side, we're getting some town trailer rental stuff. Someone's just
not much in Glenn County.
spamming this thing. Yeah, where's the vacant land? There. Glenn County's in. It's got to be all valley. Like all this stuff that's on here is valley looking.
There's 0.6 acre for $260,000.
Yeah, just stupid.
Zone commercial, that's why. Holy cow. I don't think I want to be in there.
So if we did Glenn County, we'd have to like circle off what's up in the hills. I think like the westernmost part of the county, because a lot of it's just not. It's down in the valley. It's going to be totally different demographic than what I'm talking about. There's Mendocino National Forest on the side, so maybe we get like all the properties that are mixed into that or along the side of that or something. But there's no you need a map to look at prices in that one.
I'm going to scratch that. I mean, I see you're still going, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to scratch it. I'm not.
I just want to see if anything comes up on the west. I mean, yeah, Zillow's even got junky data. We don't have any data here.
Redfin's not there either.
Redfin doesn't have it covered. Yeah, figures. Maybe Realtor.com. If Redfin's not there, Realtor.com's maybe. I doubt it. Yeah. Okay, let's scratch Glen. It's too complicated. Let's look at Butte.
Did I lose you, Luke?
I hear you. Got a couple people going on there. Kurt Butterfield says, "Hi Luke, have a great day." So I think Kurt's signing out. Thanks Kurt for signing in. Michael Broyhill, "Hi Luke, I'm in Florida looking for a hunting land in Georgia or the Carolinas." Yeah, there you go. Hunting land in Georgia or the Carolinas. Georgia's a little harder for land dealers because they require lawyers on the buy and sell and the transactions. So you're probably talking to realtors to find land in Georgia. But the Carolinas, I think there's a couple properties in the Carolinas going on my website, ruralvacantland.com. I think Anwar is leading the charge in the Carolinas right now. Can you think of anyone else that's doing? Are you guys doing any Carolinas, Jason?
We do have.
We do, okay.
Two pieces in North Carolina.
So North Carolina.
There's 12. One's 10 acres.
That might be hunting land. 10 acres.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, Jason
a
says.
little more expensive because it's closer to. It came as part of another deal, surprisingly.
Okay.
We were looking in Alabama and couldn't come up with a deal with the guy, and couldn't come up with a price for the Alabama, and he goes, "Hey, my brother's got this place in the Carolinas," and I said, "Yeah, whatever." Sent me the APN and sends me the price. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger on that."
Yeah. So Butte's got more mountainous land, more hills. I mean, it's just Glen is right next to it. It's the other side of the valley. This is just the other side of the valley, but it's got some foothills going on there. Gold Country Casino and Hotel. I mean, there's some valley stuff over here, but I mean, all this mountainside would be interesting to me. Just a reminder for guys that have signed in recently, I'm going to give some land away towards the end of this video, so if you stick around, answer a basic question towards the end of this, we finally figure out where we're going to mail cash offers to and how much and stuff. Oh, look at that. Butte County's got a whole lot of land for sale. Let me make sure I'm doing, let's get rid of the potentials, keep the recently sold. Let's make sure it's just land. I'm gonna do 1 acre.
I'm just gonna give Michael Broyhill an update. Looks like in the last 3 days that went under contract. So all I have left is the 1 acre in the Carolinas.
Okay.
Sold the other one on terms. Tells me I got a partner that doesn't talk to me.
Well, he sold some land. I wouldn't be mad at him.
Yeah, he put it up on terms. It's probably buried in my email somewhere. Hey, just to let you know.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. 25 grand for 3.76 acres went off. 24 grand for 3 acres. 10 grand for 22 acres. 18 grand for 2.33 acres. This is like Zillow stuff putting data in there. 15 grand for an acre. 15 grand for 39 acres. 15 for 2. 12 for a 10 acre. So you'll see price differences on size. Maybe this 10 acre one's like all crazy hillside or something. Just looks like a hill by looking at the road. The cheaper ones are all in the mountains. Down in the flats, it doesn't show up on the cheaper side.
Yeah, it looks like Clipper Mills got the cheaper stuff up higher elevation. Oroville. Oh, Oroville looks a little cheaper. Smaller plots.
People say your prices are crazy. It's like, okay, so who bought this 10 acres for $12,000? I guess that was in 2016, but still. $15,000 for 2.5 acres. Where's this one? Oh, down the south. So I'm wondering if we can use a map search to hit the mountainsides of this and leave the valley out. I wonder if we can do that across multiple counties. I think you use a map search.
Drawing polygon data?
Yeah. I've never tried it across county lines, but maybe we could just do like the mountainsides here. Maybe that's why the refined search on the polygon stuff and RealQuest doesn't have as many options to search by. That would make sense. I was wondering why it was set that way. Do you know what I'm talking about, Jason?
I am. I'm trying to do it right now on RealQuest, and I realized they just kicked me out, so I got to restart here.
Yeah, I'll try to log in. So that'd be, I've never done a mailer like that, but I think for this kind of land in the area, I think that would make sense. So it's about using the data tools that we have and the search tools that we have to make the most accurate offers we can. And so if we got data from that area, that could be a good thing.
Just to let you know, I just tried to go across. I got something from RealQuest when I tried to zoom out. Said the search tools are only available when the map zoom level is less than or equal to 1 mile. Please zoom in closer and try again.
It's too much data for him to crunch.
Too much data.
Okay. Think there's zip codes?
Well, now, hold on here, Luke, because I just went in a little bit, and I just drew a 43-mile, 60,000 acre parcel, and it allowed me to do it.
Yeah.
Across the county.
I'm not surprised.
Did it again. I gotta remember to double click. Races it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into the map search of RealQuest and kind of show you guys what Jason's talking about.
I got another pop-up. The search tool supports a maximum search area of 4,400 acres. Please reduce your search area and try again. So we got to make sure it's. And the good thing is when you're doing it, as you're drawing the polygon, it's giving you the measurements of how many miles, the square acreage over there on the right-hand side when you show them. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah. So we're doing. So grass, I got deals flying down here, but not over there. So I wonder if I could see the kind of the county-ish line there. Well, what are these lakes? I could just go around those lakes along the foothills and up. So here's these lakes. Plumas. Let's try a generic one. Yeah. I think this is going to be full of bugs because we're trying to do too much area, just like you're saying.
I got that. Yeah, you zoom in one more time, and then it allowed me to do it. A lot of national forest in that area, looks like, too.
Good.
Definitely not going to allow that. 4,400 acres. If you look at the ticker,
Oh,
you're at, what, 3 million acres?
500,000. Yeah. I think that tool's better for neighborhoods or circling a lake or following a stream or a road or something.
I agree.
Okay, so the cheaper properties in Butte County were in the hills, not in the flats. I'm guessing,
I agree
even
there.
though Glen doesn't have any data out there, I'm guessing Glen's going to be the same way. But we probably get some like junky mobile home land down in the flats or something. Plumas was my favorite out of all these so far. Go back and look at Plumas.
Greenville, Quincy area.
Yeah, look at that. The whole county's in the mountains. Everything. It's lakes, streams, park. It's all a park. Like, good luck buying land that's not backed up to a park. There's going to be park everywhere. Were there many records in Plumas?
Is that good or bad?
I love it. I love parks. I like going and hiking. I like having land around that people aren't going to build on. It's like pinches out the market. No one's going to build monster developments right next to you because it's all government land. You know, flood the market with a bunch of other properties. It's just me. I mean, other people don't like the government to own everything.
Now, stuff like that, is that all BLM or is that county specific? Is there a difference?
There's all kinds. One of the guys says, Luke, I have some concerns. I would like to chat with you in confidence. When would be a good time to call? Give me a call after we're done with this live show. Give me a call. Phone number's on the website. It's also 760-274-7711. Just give me a call. Let me know what's up. Try to figure it out, fix it, whatever. So let's see. Is this a trail? Is it Pacific Crest Trail going through there, or what is that? I think we should just focus in on Plumas for today.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Let's research the market a little more in Plumas. Let's get
Yeah, going back to my notes here, we like the Greenville, but the Quincy area had a lot of stuff, and that's the cheapest stuff. I haven't gone over to Zillow to really look at it.
Okay, so where is Quincy? Doesn't even show up on here. Just look at the cheapest, see where it shows up. Okay, down here. So there's a whole bunch of properties down here. So this is probably something to do with Quincy.
And Quincy is not on Redfin either.
$3,500 for 1.29 acre lot, traded in 2017.
There's a land dealer.
Which one? The $3,500?
Yeah.
Yeah, something. Father to son transaction. I don't know. Look at this. Two and 3/4 for 15 grand. So these are still 1 acre lots down here for 15 grand for sale by owner. I wonder if this is a neighborhood we should watch out for. The owner just gets to put their phone number in there. No name or website or anything. They put the number right in the ad. That's good. How many views does this thing have? They usually tell you, like, ooh, elementary school is kind of low ranking. doesn't say. They usually say how many views these things have had. So I'm wondering, because like there's a whole lot of stuff down here that's for sale. There's a lot of competition. This kind of seems to be the valley or something. Like I went up in the hills. Like look at all these little trails going all over in the hills. You
I
still
definitely like that area.
this the valley?
Yeah.
It's still beautiful.
The
I mean,
trails, hills, that's right up my alley. I'll walk around with some waders and a fly rod.
yeah. I mean, it's the only picture he's got. But these other ones, I mean, this is kind of barren looking down instead of looking up. But a lot of these pictures, is that a golf course? Someone did a golf course, Grizzly Road. Grizzly Ranch Golf Course. I swear Grizzly Ranch is in like another county I've been doing deals in right next to this. This Grizzly Ranch is cheap.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Not so cheap. 25 grand sold on the golf course, road and everything. 1 acre for 25 grand. Nakoma Resort home
Portola,
site.
California.
So a lot of these are golf course properties.
Pretty area.
I know, right? Nakoma. Someone's asking what state are you viewing. We're in California, we're in Northern California. We're currently looking at Plumas County, California. Greg Johnson saying definitely want land backed up to Army Corps of Engineers. Not sure if we'd want it next to Corps of Engineers. Someone saying hello, Luke. Hello, guys. Thanks everybody for chiming in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's kind of a weird time, early Monday morning, but we still got some people on the show. And thanks for chiming in. We're searching. I was just saying we're searching Plumas County in Northern California, and I pulled it up on the map, and it's like the whole county is pretty much in the mountains. That's the kind of stuff I'd like to make offers on. It's more unique. It's got trees. It's not just generic land all over the place. It's very there's gonna be a bunch of weird stuff in there and we'll see what it is. So Nakoma Resort home site, let's see. Oh, here's a membership plan. Nakoma Resort. Let's see what that is, if we get stuff in that neighborhood. Looks like a beautiful one, artsy. They sure don't start off with how much they charge. Purchasers of resort home site will not be obligated to pay the $100 per month in resort dues until the planned recreational center is open for membership use. Huh. Then you got $100 a month once they open their center. you get social membership immediately upon purchase.
Answered Carrie's question there. Yeah, we're doing a more of a deal, not a deal review like we normally do. Luke normally does on Monday. This is more of a live mailer that we're looking for areas and getting feedback from people on the chat and looking for some areas that we can go and send out some stuff, and then hopefully when we buy some, we'll do deal reviews, or Luke will do deal reviews on Monday and kind of see what we got and take a couple of weeks to get it in.
Yeah, I don't make videos about the properties we buy too. I haven't been making very many videos about the properties on the website recently, so I've been having a hard time just keeping up with the phone calls, answering questions and things. But it's kind of an oxymoron. I should make more videos, answer more questions instead of answering more phone calls, because a lot of people watch those videos and get their answers, get their questions answered without having to call. So I could probably cut down a lot of the phone calls if I made more videos. So I should probably be making more videos about the specific properties instead of explaining the same things about the same properties over and over again until somebody buys them. I mean, this looks like a beautiful thing. They want 10 grand to go sign up for their clubhouse, and they got golf and stuff. Or if you buy a home site, and you still got to pay $100 a month to be a member. $1,200 a year to keep your membership of this thing. I'd rather not be trading properties in that neighborhood. I don't want to get stuck with the fees and trying to figure out if somebody's paid the fees or kept up with them, or when they're due and what the rules and regulations are and everything else. So I'm going to try to stay out of Nakoma Resort. Nakoma Golf Resort, like this whole area here. I wonder what size, if we can duck out of them by size, but a lot of them are like 1.25 acre. They got some nice size acre lots. This is a fancy neighborhood. But it looks like bunch of 25s have gone through there, some 55s. Yeah, maybe we can
Once it's in an area like this, it's more of a, I wouldn't say gated community, but it's a resort type community. You pretty much lose all. You're never going to buy anything with mineral rights. That's going to go all to the resort and the builders, correct?
Yeah, I mean, even if there are mineral rights, like, good luck. The community's not going to give you permission to go take advantage of them, wreck the value of their community for whatever you're doing, making a bunch of noise, dust, trucks, equipment coming and going. I mean, they're going to have rules against that, I'm sure. So it looks like most all these properties are along the main road. I want some of these crazy ones out in the hills. So how do we do this this county without that neighborhood? Maybe we could figure out the APNs in that neighborhood and then just scrape them after we pull the data, or maybe it says the neighborhood names in the data and we could sort and then take them out of the data, or wonder if there's a way. Can you think of a way to scrape that neighborhood before we pay for the data?
Well, it would be stupendous if they had their own zip code.
Yep. Now we just put all the other zip codes in.
Right.
Okay, let's see what the zip code map of the area is.
I'm trying to pull it up now.
Someone's asking about some cheap Hawaii land. Yeah. You know, I mailed offers to that neighborhood, the Liliani, yeah, Liliani Estates that the volcano's going in. Nobody took my offers. I guess I offered too little money. So just like we're doing this mailer here, trying to figure out how to mail cash offers to people of this area, I did that at that area, and it doesn't mean it works every time. Like lots of times I do these mailers and I don't get anything. Like I spend a bunch of time and money sending out offers, take a whole bunch of phone calls, and go through a whole lot of different properties, and I don't buy any of them. Yeah, there we go. He put the name in there, Liliani Estates, and that was one of the neighborhoods. I didn't buy anything. Maybe I mispriced it too much, or maybe my address was California and they're proud to be Hawaii or something. I don't know. Maybe I screwed the letter up and got everybody's names mixed up, or I don't know. But it didn't work. So I paid money, tried, and it didn't work. But in retrospect, I'm glad I didn't get a bunch of land that the volcano came up underneath. The land that I got in different parts of Hawaii is in Hawaiian Ocean View Estates. There's some properties, some nice looking properties, really good elevations, kind of right around the 2,000 foot elevations. A couple people tell me that's like the best weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's the locals' favorite kind of weather. And then I've got a beautiful one that's like 2 blocks from the beach, when you know, like a house or two on the hill in between you and the beach. The trails that go right down to the beach. It's almost private beach. And Hawaiian Ocean View ranchos, which are closer. So 3-acre properties. So take a look at the properties on the website, rowvacantland.com, for Hawaii. They're pronouncing them right. Leilani. There you go. What's the name of the princess that was of Hawaii in the past? That's her name, right? Leilani? Something like that. Liliuokalani? Maybe it's part of her name. I don't know. Yeah, he strike out in a positive way. Exactly. Who knows, right? Now if they call back and try to sell the land, I'm really going to be scratching my head. So we got the county. We got down here Portola. You still there, Jason?
I am. I was just thinking, I was reminiscing of the time that I lived in Hawaii for a year.
You lived there too, huh? Right? Nice.
And I found out there's stuff that they don't have 26 letters in their alphabet. It's almost a different language. It was just very difficult to you'd always get laughed at. You'd say it like 5 times and then someone would laugh at you until you found out that you said it right or wrong. I think I lost you again.
I think there's a zip code, 96122, that gets those neighborhoods. Might get a little bit of others too, but I think that takes out the valley there.
Okay, I got it on wrote it down here.
Oh, here's Quincy. Let's look at what's in Quincy. So what we'd have to do to get that zip is we'd have to like incorporate all the other zips but that zip, because I don't have a way in the data search of RealQuest Pro to say everything but that one. So we have to like list all the other ones and then not put that one on the list. If that makes sense.
You want to count them off? I'll write them down.
Some of them don't even have zip codes. How does it not have a zip code? There's usually websites that'll list them. Yeah, so I've got a website that just lists them all. But it says, no, it's not.
I just pulled up 16 zip codes. 96122. I think I got them. Taking out 96122. These 15 zip codes.
Yeah.
Which request would allow us to put in that many.
Yep.
Some of them probably wouldn't even, I don't know, like 95980 has a population of 0.
Yeah.
95915 has a population of 44.
Well, we could change the population. The right? Yeah, some of these don't count. I'll just type them all in there. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I'm writing them down.
Okay. So I think that does our search, right? Do we want to do acreage size stuff? Do you have any size preferences? I mean, I'd like 1 acre and up kinds of properties, but
I completely agree.
okay. So 1 acre and up. It's not
I
even
tend to, anything when I go less than an acre, I tend to get, first question I get asked is, can I put a tent on it? And it just doesn't seem to work as well.
Yeah. Look at this. $20,000 for 60 acres. Desert scrub brush in the middle of nowhere. Sign and picture are coming soon. West of Nevada border, east of Hurlong, an army base. Access. This isn't even in the right county. Can't be. Where is this?
Sorry, I'm on another website. I didn't. All right, now I'm with you.
I'm wondering if there's this Dyson area over here is by Reno Junction. So is there a, let's see if there's a zip code down here in this bottom corner. This seems to be desert. 96118. That'd get rid of a lot of it. That's gonna be totally different valued stuff. What's up?
I'm not pulling 96118 as a, not in Plymouth.
Majority of it's not. How about 96105?
That's there.
Yeah, I got that one. But 96118. Yeah, it's not in my list either. Well, that's good because we don't want it. Let's do some more spot checking. How about 96103?
103 I got.
Okay. Let's look up at the other corner here. What's this green stuff? 96020.
Got it.
Yep. 2,400 people in that one. We want to get that. So this area just doesn't have. How about 96137? It's not on there.
Nope. Highest I got is 135. That's Stinton.
Okay, let's add 96137 to the list.
Done.
How can they not have zip code?
What if they go by, I'm going to type that in, just see what comes up. 96137. says it's Lake Almanor, California.
Yeah, that's it. But across the lake, there's a big chunk of land here that's like partially private, partially not, called Longville with no zip code. Let's see, Longville, California.
Yeah, Zillow and everybody has got it as Lassen County. But like you said, that one portion of it.
I'm thinking some of this just has no people. I never made it. Yeah, I think we just add that one zip, and then the rest of these are pretty much within the county or not. Unless it's that one we don't want.
Gotcha. Okay. I got them.
Okay, so 1 acre and up. All the zips except for a couple. And then we're going to add one to that list. Anything else you want to limit this by? I'll start doing the search.
Well, obviously, improvement, and we want to put a dollar figure in there.
Dollar figure. Should we do some iterations to take out the bottom something percent and the top something percent?
I just put in a maximum value of, we don't want. I'm sure that there's some $500,000. Well, I guess if we take out the top 5 or 10%, it's going to get rid of those one-offs.
So let's do lot acreage first. How big a lot acreage should we go up to? Because that 60 acre for 20 grand, that was in the desert chunk of the one we're leaving out, that bottom corner of the county. Let's,
I'm biased, Luke, because with me moving out west, where I'm at, if you can get 2 acres for under 20 grand, you're doing well. So when I see 40-acre parcels of land, it's music to my ears. I don't know if we.
It's usually
I think we may have lost the YouTube video.
It's usually where's the
access.
access.
Okay, no, that's Carrie. Sorry, Carrie was asking a question to someone else.
Story, California, 0 population. Wonder if you could just rename it. My name's Smith. Let's change it to Smith. Buy a place there and just change it. Do some paperwork. There's no one to complain, right? Holy cow. 6,150 records. I didn't do much reduction in anything though. Okay. So 1 to 11 acres, we got 6,150 records. See what else I can do here. I'm gonna try to add improved and see what happens if I go improved. So improved percent, I'm gonna try 0 to 1. Try to get rid of the stuff that's been built on and people are they've had building permits or they've worked on the property, probably borrowed money against the property and stuff like that. Try to get rid of those properties. It takes us down to 2,500 records. I'm just taking notes. See if we get the zip codes in there. I'm gonna want site zip code.
I'm seeing a lot of like LLCs. That's good.
So I'm just studying the zip. So if we do, see the lowest one is 95915. So if we do 95915 to 96117, and then if we do 96119, because we want to skip 96118, so if we do 96119 to 96121, and then because we want to skip 96122, and then 96123, the highest one is 96135. Okay, I'm going to type that in. So that'll give us 3 spreads of zips that'll cover all the ones in there. Plus a bunch of other
I'm waiting for the
zips.
video to catch up because I was listening to what you said. I want to make sure, because what you said and what you're about to put in is not going to work.
Why?
Because you said 95915 to 96017. That
Oh,
was,
96.
I think you may have just misspoke. I don't know.
96117.
Okay, yeah, that would work.
So I think that covers all the zips in the county, taking out the 2 that we don't want, and a whole bunch of others that are not in the county that I don't want to type out every single zip code, so I just do the from here to there. Okay, let's see what that does. 1100, 1190. I think that's a mailer. We can do that. It doesn't have to be a huge mailer.
More targeted. More shotgun.
So we still got to do, I think we still do land use. This is like state land use. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, so you want to get wasteland, waste disposal, warehouse, vineyard, vacant mobile home, vacant limited node. Here's vacant, normal vacant, TV facility, truck terminal, triplex, swimming pool, stable, skating rink, single family residence. I like that. If it doesn't have a house on it, RV park, rural home site, that sounds like my kind of land. Residential lot, residential acreage, residential anything else. I'm going to skip the recreational acreage and recreational not otherwise classified. Real property, random, ranch. I could try ranch. I'm going to skip pasture. Natural resources, forestry, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to skip that. Mineral rights. Marshland, marine facility, lumber mill, lumber yard, loft building.
I'm going to be on mute for just a second. I've got
Okay.
a squirrel in the backyard, and my dogs are going absolutely nuts. So
There
I'll
you
just be
go.
on mute, but I'm still listening.
You going to shoot him?
Not in the city limits, no.
Cook them up for dinner. Forestry. This is a pretty boring part, just picking out what kinds of properties to do. I mean, if you're dealing land and you're doing mailers and stuff, this might be exciting. But for the most part, this is probably the most boring part of searching. I'm going to skip the common lands and commercial acreage. It's usually different prices. Commercial is usually a different price category. Cabin, I like cabin. I'll do cabin. Barren land, bar, avocado grove. I doubt there's avocado groves this far north. Okay, so I added cabin, ranch, residential acreage, residential lot, rural home site, single family residence, and vacant land. And we'll see what that does to the number. We had 1190 before we did that. Now we're down to 716. Hold on a second. On the phone. Okay, I'm gonna have to sign in later, guys. If someone could answer what county we're talking about to do this mailer in, you'll win the free piece of property. So my wife's cutting it off. I gotta go do family stuff. So whoever could chime in, say what county we're looking at, you'll win the free piece of property.
I can monitor that, Luke, if you've got to
Okay.
go.
You do that. You figure out who it is. Danny. Looks like Danny has done it. Danny might have already won before. So whoever says it first who hasn't won before, I'll chime back in and I gotta go. Sorry guys. Talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.
See ya.